I do remember specifically growing up, and like you would hear a song like "Why Is That," and the people I didn't know who they were, that was my cue to go look them up and to research what was happening. And
Yes.
that's
Yes.
something, to your point, that at the time, Boogie Down Productions was among the most popular groups. They were never the
Yes.
biggest, but they were
Right.
right there. They were going gold. They were
Yep.
doing
For
tours.
sure.
They were on
Yep.
KRS-One's on Self Destruction with Miss Melody and
Yeah.
all that.
For
So,
sure.
and I think
Going
that,
around the world, like
yeah,
people, kids that realize, you know what I'm saying? The thing that you hiding, that talent, that skill that you think is corny, that's where the $1 billion is at. You tell a kid, oh, what? Okay.
yeah, because remember, Boogie Down Productions had the live Hardcore Worldwide. I think the
Yeah.
first live rap album ever, and it was,
Yep.
some of it at least was done in Europe. But
Exactly.
I also thought it was interesting reading about your work with Road Recovery Organization, that it has some definite one-on-one. It's not there's 50 kids and there's two counselors or something. So how are you and how are the other people that work there able and dedicate this one-on-one time? How does that work?
You get one kid whose situation, he might need to talk to, like one of the kids might have to go talk to Dave Navarro because he likes the tats, he loves the metal. You know what I'm saying? We look at what in our situation or curriculum that this kid might not, he might need that one-on-one interaction with you. Like this, yo, D, they can relate to you more because you're adopted. We're not. They can relate to you more because they can relate to, let's say they can relate to Fat Joe more because he's from the Bronx. They can relate to Dave East more because he's from Harlem. We find that one little thing, yo, this kid, he keeps getting arrested. So you need to talk to him. Like some of the staff of Road Recovery been incarcerated. So as celebrity and fame, the kid loves me because I'm rap, but I can't talk about being in jail and why it's not cool to be in jail. But the 65-year-old man at Road Recovery, the kid will listen to it because he respects, yo, you was locked up too, like me.
Hmm.
So it's all about finding what characteristics we have that is demanding for a one-on-one situation.
Okay.
You know
And
what I'm saying? Because one of the things that comes up is like, you got to let the kids, a lot of kids, they're cursing, and I'll let them curse and this and that. But then I'll just tell them like, yo, the greatest rappers ever don't have to curse. Oh, yo, listen to Park's Dear Mama. Listen to J. Rue the Damager. Yo, when did that come out? Like they'll hear J. Rue the Damager. When did this come? What? They'll be like, what? Because they think the old school is hip hop, the hip. There's nobody rhyming about this situation. So you got to look at this kid and say, wow, maybe I'm not the one that, he's not going to work in this situation. You know what? Call up Billy Joel. This kid likes the piano. You know who Billy Joel is? Yeah, I like it. Yo, Billy, just even if it's a for your Billy, that's Billy Joel. Whoa. Those little things that could help connect, not even connect, open the kid up. I'm safe. I can talk about this.
hmm. And what have you learned in the process from seeing kids that come from very different backgrounds than your experience, but are dealing with similar or different types of
Mm.
traumas? Like what have you learned? What have you taken from this process?
I just know that the arts succeeds where politics and religion fails. Because politics and religion will fail us. I'm not talking about faith, and I'm not talking about politicians that want to do good. I'm talking about politics and religion will fail because it's so divisive. I'm Democrat, you're Republican. By saying that, why are you going to bring that into conversation? We here to make this bill go through. Why can't we just be people that's trying to do good for people? So even religion, Christian, Muslim, even in the Christians, you got Pentecostal, every Baptist, everybody's defined. No. So with these kids now, it doesn't matter Bronx, Brooklyn, young, old, this and that, your situation, child abuse, that doesn't take away from your value. We don't devalue a person because of their situation. And their situation creates all of this trauma. We allow them to deal with it, express how they feel, whatever way they want to feel. And then we just say, here's some options. Maybe you want to write a rap about that. Some kids go, no, I don't want to write a rap about it. Well, what would you want to do? You want to play the drum? Okay, I'll do that. And then by the third session, they open, yeah, I got a rhyme for it. I seen that happen when I went to, we did the first year I was with him. We did this event in the Bronx, and then my son came out, and then they saw my son get up there and perform. And all of the guys that was like rhyming like the drill rappers shooting and killing, when they saw my son rhyming about emotions, and you don't have to be that way, stuff like that. Give me a pen and paper. What about this? So they start to open up and start to do other things. If we could get them to do other things at a session, they will do other things in their life. They will do other things when they go out on the street and we're not around. So I guess being with road recovery recovers them from the trauma that keeps them in a cycle of the same behaviors. Because it's all about feeling. These kids are confused. These kids are scared. These kids got a lot of peer pressure. But, you know, I tell kids like this, I said, yo, the coolest kid in here is the kid that don't want to wear Air Jordans and don't want to wear Run-DMC, Adidas because of Run-DMC. And they look at you like, you can be like, you don't have to do that. And I go, no, you don't have to wear Jordans or Adidas. You can wear what you want to wear. We give them permission to be free of all the societal and generational traditions that hold them into that.
And I think too, from everything you're saying, one of the other amazing components of road recovery organization is that you actually listen to the kids. Because I think that's when I've gone into schools and different things in Baltimore or South Central or what have you, like it never ceases to amaze me that the kids seem really shocked that I'll listen and talk to them and have a conversation as opposed
to lecturing them.
Right.
Don't lecture them. Everybody, DMC is different because he don't lecture us. He talks to us like people. Even because of my kids' book, Daryl's Dream, I got a book for kindergarten and fifth graders. When I go into first and second, yo, what's up, y'all? My name is Daryl. I don't go, hi, kids. I'm the first rapper. And I sit in front, talk to them like people. And yo, this one kindergarten girl, how did it feel when your parents wouldn't let you stay up late at night? It's all about feelings. How did you feel when you found out you was adopted? How did you feel when you got bullied? They feel. And a lot of parents says, don't you're too young to be thinking about that, and shut them down. And then they leave them to deal with them on their own. You know what I'm saying?
So as you deal and discuss and interact with the children about this, how has your emotional, like, do waves come back for you? Like, how does that happen?
They're good by being, here's what people don't know. By being involved with an organization like Road Recovery, I don't have to go to Barnes and Nobles anymore and read Deepak Chopra's. The kids heal me. How this universe works, I'm not there for the kids. The kids are there for me. So I can, the kids speaking, I go, I do that. I say to myself, I listen to the, oh shit, wow. That's the, people don't know, that's what's beautiful about working with Road Recovery. Because look, when I got out of rehab, my journey didn't end. So being around these kids, I realized I'm not alone, because they're looking at me. Wow, even the mighty DMC that my grandfather done ran that Adidas record into my whole life. I only know the Adidas records, but you kids gonna listen to the old. I tell them it was your purpose and destiny to beat the old school rapper. Your grandfather didn't meet me, but you did. And they go home and say, I was with DMC and their families go crazy. But looking at them, what they do, what they've been through. Number one, I'm never complaining about anything again. Because some of these kids are coming from the worst situations. But when you give them an opportunity to create, all of that goes out the door. It was just like in the hood when we was growing up in Hollis, for the 3 hours that the DJ would play in a park or the block party, it was heaven. But then when the cops came and pulled the plug, we all know we got to leave the parking. We don't know what's behind the walls of everybody's house, but we know next Sunday in the summer I'm gonna be back here because it was heaven. It was a release. So it's very important that I'm with Road Recovery because it heals me. It's therapy for me.
And I think too, for yourself and for the kids and for everyone, the thing that everyone really ultimately wants is an opportunity, a chance. And that's something you've gotten many times, everybody has. And I think that's the thing with kids and talking to and being around them.
All they need is an opportunity. That's it. If we gave more of that, it'd be different right now. Hip hop gave a lot of people opportunity. Yo, DMC, I'm not a rapper and I don't DJ. I was walking in Wall Street area one day, and it was the Sopranos. DMC, come here, and I looked. And at first, I wasn't going to go. I was like, they're going to extort me or something. But I walked over and this Tony Soprano looking Italian dude. He said, I'm here on Wall Street, successful, a millionaire, this and that. And he says this, all because of Run-DMC, the Beastie Boys, and Coogee Rap and Polo.
Wow.
That's, you know what I'm saying? Like he couldn't do what we did, but he went and did something. You know what I'm saying? We gave him an idea of this, there's something else I could be doing that I can do. That's hip hop.
Yeah, it's an aspirational art form for sure. And
exactly.
And at least for myself, that's how I like that. I'm not a Wall Street guy, but I was like, I want to be involved in this somehow, some way.
Right, exactly. Pick up the camera, pick up the microphone.
Yeah. For
sure. Become the soundman, do this, like so many we gave some opportunity exists for these kids. But the beautiful thing about Road Recovery, it makes the struggling kid feel normal.
Well, struggle is normal. Struggle is normal.
Exactly. And Road Recovery helps them realize that.
Yeah.
You know what's his name? From Metallica, James Hetfield.
Okay.
He shows up. Kids are blown away. Oh shoot! Like we show up unannounced. We'll come down to the studio in New York City. You never know who's going to walk through those doors.
So I know the New York area. You guys have a good footprint there. What's going on with the rest of the country?
We're trying to grow that global. This 25th year anniversary, we want to spread like The Walking Dead. Because think about it, everybody that's involved we got people in Nashville, we got people in LA, this and that. But now we want to have a presence. To answer your question, we want to create a presence in every state.
Okay.
And some of the states really need us.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they don't have the programs. Let me not say that. They do have the programs. A program like Road Recovery coming into, let's say, Cleveland, hooking up with an organization there could put that organization on blast. So now the kids there got somewhere to go.
Be sure to check out the history of gangster rap by Soren Baker. He's official.
History of Gangster Rap features exclusive interviews with Ice-T, Snoop Dogg, MC Ren, the D.O.C, and dozens of others. The History of Gangster Rap, a definitive look at how Los Angeles changed rap forever.
In Los Angeles, the streets definitely set the tone of the hip-hop music.
At 19, I got a $50,000 car.
My whole angle always was, I'll be street, but I will always tell you the horrors that go along with this life.
It would be penalties and casualties for just wearing the wrong color in somebody's neighborhood.
And once gangster rap made it from the streets to the TV, the genre exploded.
With Fab 5 on your MTV Raps with NWA.
Yo MTV, it just catapulted us from being local heroes to national gangbang rappers.
The history of gangster rap discusses it all from 1980 up till today.
It's always gonna be shit happening in the streets. You know what I mean? So it's always gonna be something to talk about.
The history of gangster rap in stores now.